Hello everyone, this is Fine from Tech Gaming Villa. I hope you all are well. Today I'm going to talk about the true TV, the Sony X75K, which is 2022 model TV, and the 2023 model Samsung CU8000. Left side Sony X75K and right side Samsung CU8000. If you are new in my channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications and upcoming videos. I have another channel named Awesome Tech Gaming Pro, where I upload similar kind of tech videos like TV comparison, sound system, home theater, graphics card. You can check and subscribe. The Sony X75K and Samsung CU8000 are of similar quality, but they have different strengths and weaknesses. The Samsung has superior contrast alongside better black uniformity, so it looks better than the Sony in dark rooms. However, the Sony is brighter and has a significantly wider viewing angle. This makes it much better for watching shows or sports in bright rooms with a large group of friends, since it handles glare better than the Samsung. And its image does not fade much when viewed from the sides. The Samsung TV does have better low quality content smoothing than the Sony. So low bitrate content from streaming apps looks better on it than on the Sony. If you see the X75K, the Sony Bravia X75K is a decent TV overall. It's best for watching shows or sports in a moderately lit room, as it doesn't look very good in the dark due to its low contrast ratio and mediocre black uniformity. It has a wide viewing angle, making it a good choice for a wide sitting area as the image remains consistent from the sides. It's good for gaming thanks to its low input lag and decent response time, but it doesn't support any advanced gaming features. Sadly, it's unsuitable for use as a desktop PC monitor, as there's high input lag in the only mode that supports chroma 4:4:4, and there's distracting pixel inversion issue with some content. The positive side of this X75K is it has no issues upscaling lower resolution content. Image remains consistent from an angle, amazing accuracy before calibration, and satisfactory reflection handling and decent peak brightness to fight glare. But the downside on X75K is blacks are raised and look washed out, and it can't smooth out low quality content. On the other hand, the Samsung CU8000 is a decent performer. It's adequate when watching movies in a dark room, as it has a wide color gamut that tends to lean towards showing dark saturated images. It's also somewhat good for HDR content due to its wide color gamut, but it doesn't get nearly bright enough for highlights to stand out, and it doesn't have a local dimming feature to help. Plus, it has poor reflection handling, so it's not a great bright room TV. It also has a bad response time, which is good for reducing stutter in movies, but as introduces motion blur, it isn't optimal for sports PC monitor use or gaming. The positive side of this CU8000 is its great low quality content smoothing, but the downside is it lacks a local dimming feature and it doesn't get very bright in HDR and HDR. If you are a sports lover, then Sony X75K is a decent TV for watching sports during the day. It has a decent peak brightness in HDR and satisfactory reflection handling, so it can overcome some glare in a moderately lit room. On the other hand, the Samsung CU8000 is a mediocre for watching sports. Fast action like hockey players skating on ice is blurry on this TV due to its low response time. It also has a narrow viewing angle, so it's not ideal for big groups, as only people sitting right in front of the TV will get the best image due to it looking faded when viewed from the sides. The TV has barely adequate reflection handling, meaning it doesn't look good in brightly lit room. For video games, the Sony X75K is a good TV for playing video games. It has fantastic low input lag, ensuring a very responsive gaming experience with little delay. It also has a decent response time, so there's just a bit of motion blur and ghosting behind fast moving objects. It doesn't support a variable refresh rate though, and it's limited to 16 Hz, so it can't take full advantage of the new gen consoles, and you will see some screen tearing. On the other hand, the Samsung CU8000 is okay as a gaming TV. It has very low input lag in game mode, leading to responsive inputs when playing games. Game mode doesn't negatively impact the TV's image quality, so you can safely turn it on. It also does a good job of upscaling lower resolutions, so older game consoles look great on this TV. Sadly, fast action is blurry due to the TV's poor response time, so it is not the best TV to play action game. This TV has wide color gamut and low input lag in game mode, but the lag is fast moving action is blurry and limited to 60 Hz and has no VRR support. And as I already said, it doesn't get very bright in HDR and HDR. For HDR, the X75K is okay for watching HDR movies in a completely dark room. It has low contrast and mediocre black uniformity, so dark areas of the screen look washed out on X75K. It can't display a wide color gamut for HDR content either, and it doesn't get bright enough to bring out highlight details in bright scenes. On the other hand, it tracks the content creator's intent well, and it has a decent gradient handling in HDR. On the other hand, the Samsung CU8000 is alright for watching the latest hit movies in HDR. The TV doesn't get nearly bright enough for highlights to stand out and it doesn't have any local dimming to help it emphasize highlights, which stops this TV from being a good HDR performer. The lack of local dimming means that TV doesn't have any distracting blooming around bright objects and no lighting zone transitions, but it also makes dark scenes look washed out due to the backlight always being on at the same intensity. Thankfully, the TV's low quality content smoothing is great, so movies watched from streaming apps are mostly free of any compression artifacts. So in this 2TB, which TV you prefer, the Samsung CU8000 or Sony X75K? If you carefully look, both TV have some advantage and disadvantage. Like Sony X75K has very little stutter in slow panning shots and excellent PQ EOTF tracking and amazing accuracy before calibration, but X75K can't remove judder from any source, and blacks are raised and look washed out and low peak brightness in HDR. On the other hand, the Samsung CU8000 removes judder from 24p sources and it has wide color gamut, but the downside is it lacks a local dimming feature and poor pre-calibration accuracy and no DTS audio support. So tell me your thought about this 2TB, which TV you will buy. These 2TB are now cheap in 2024. So tell me your thoughts and write in the comments below. That's it from now.